This was in 2009, and we crossed the Atlantic with sailing catamaran, 42 feet. We started in Valencia, and I disembarked in Salvador de Bahia in Brazil, because normally we were going straight to Rio de Janeiro, but we had no wind enough from Fernando de Noronha, which is an island that it's a protected island that belongs to Brazil, but we had no wind enough, so it was the first time my wife was visiting Brazil, and I wanted to be in Rio de Janeiro when she arrived by plane. And it's an experience, to be honest. I mean, but you know, today with all the weather forecasts you have on board and so on, normally crossing is very easy. We only had a problem. We wanted to stop one night in Gibraltar, and finally we spent 4 because of a big storm. But apart from that, it was a very smooth navigation. Sometimes it's even boring. At the end, you read whatever is available to read on board. It's yeah, it's true. It's many times, oh, dolphins. Okay, I have seen thousands of dolphins. I don't want to see a dolphin in my life. Oh, the stars. Come on, I'm seeing the stars every single night. So what do you want? And but it's interesting, because in my case, we were so my ex-partner with his wife, his brother with his wife, and me, I was alone. So at night when I was out and so on, I was alone on my own. It's a little bit hard sometimes, but it's a very rich experience, how to know. The problem is, it's not the navigation, it's not, the big problem of crossing the Atlantic is the experience is a little bit like the Big Brother. The difference is that you cannot leave the house. So in fact, at a certain moment we had problems. And yes, and I tell you, when we arrived to Salvador de Bahia, I was thinking about disembarking there. I said, okay, you stay here, I'm out. But finally, okay, I spent the rest of the time with them, but it's an experience. But when you are not a sailor and you talk about these people, believe this is the magic adventure and so on. And I know people, for instance, my ex-partner, that time it was the 9th time he crossed the Atlantic, and he crossed the Pacific 6 times already. So, you know, many people do it constantly. But it's an experience. I would probably do it again, but I should write down a kind of a contract to avoid complications with anybody. You know, it's you know, it's a small space, and at the end, many times the problems come by here.